award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in. This is USJ High School Baseball here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're broadcasting live on a beautiful afternoon from Overton Stadium and the lovely campus of the University School of Jackson, where today the USJ Bruins are hosting the Webb School Feet. The Webb School in town from Bell Buckle, Tennessee, and we are in Sub-State tournament action here at Overton Stadium today. It is Friday, May the 8th, 2026. On behalf of the rest of the Worthy Road crew, Ben Howard, my broadcast partner, just stepped into the booth. He'll be with me shortly. We are glad to have you along. If you're hearing this, hopefully you're on your way to the U to cheer on the Bruins to a victory this afternoon. USJ taking on the Webb School. USJ finished fourth place in the TSSAA Division II 1A Western Regional Tournament. They went 2-2 this last week in that tournament. The Webb School in the Middle Tennessee Regional Tournament, they finished third. So both teams earning the right to participate in this game today. It is a one-game play-in game. Survive and advance. The first pitch for today's game scheduled for 5 p.m. We've got a lot to get to in the pregame. Starting lineups are coming up in just a little bit. We'll preview this game, plus a breakdown of the Bruins postseason. Thus far, what a run it has been for USJ baseball. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. Right now, a break. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. This is USJ High School Baseball.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum, 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back here at USJ taking on the Webb School Feet this afternoon. Sub-State tournament action. USJ is continuing their postseason and their high school run here at Overton Stadium on this lovely Friday evening. Ben Howard will join me here in just a few moments. Here's how we got here. USJ finished the regular season with a record of 20-8. USJ winning 20 regular season wins for the first time since 2019. They finished as Division 2A District 5 regular season champs. Then it was on to the Western Regional Tournament where USJ beats FACS on Wednesday, April the 29th. The final in that game was 4-3. The following night, USJ suffering their first postseason loss to ECS. The final score in that one was 13-6. Then it was back home on Friday, May the 1st. A game we had here on the network, taking on TCA. USJ wins that one 6-1 to end the Lions season. And then the next day, as the tournament shifted to the host site in Millington, Tennessee at Tipton Rosemart, USJ playing North Point Christian, losing that game by the final score of 4-3. The Webb School, in the meantime, finished third in the Division II Single A Middle Regional Tournament. They are coming off of a win over Davidson Academy. That game on Tuesday night of this week, the final in it was 9-0. That game was a consolation game for Webb School, playing for the number 3 seed and the number 4 seed. But Webb School wins it. They end up as the 3 seed out of the middle region. USJ, the 4 seed out of the western region. And Webb School being required to come to USJ, even though Webb School is the higher seed. USJ is going to host. That is a travel rule that the TSSAA recently, in recent years, enforced to make sure that teams in the postseason, once we reach state tournament and sub-state action, there's not excessive travel. So that's why the 3 is coming over to the 4 to play this afternoon. We will take another break. When we come back, we'll set up the rest of the sub-state games in Division II Single A, and we'll also visit with Ben Howard, preview this game. Coming up next here, this is USJ High School Baseball, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network. We're back right after this.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Back here at USJ taking on the Webb School here in high school baseball as both teams' postseason runs continue here at USJ today. The 3 seed out of the middle region, Webb School, the 4 seed out of the Western region, your USJ Bruins. We'll get down to action here at the top of the hour. Ben Howard is going to join me here in just a few moments. We'll break down the game that's coming up. Right now, we will take a look at the teams that are remaining in sub-state play in Division II Single A. Out of the East, we've got Boyd Buchanan, we've got Lakeway Christian, Grace Christian out of Knoxville, and Silverdale. Those are the top 4 seeds out of the East region. Out of the middle, we have GCA out of Franklin, Columbia Academy, Webb School, who's here today, and Davidson Academy. And then out of the West, we have St. George's finishing first in the regional tournament. We have ECS finishing second in that tournament. North Point Christian, who eliminated USJ, finished third. And, of course, USJ finishes fourth in the regional tournament. So, the sub-state play-in games that are happening tonight, they are as follows. Columbia Academy is taking on Grace Academy over in East Tennessee. ECS is taking on Davidson Academy. North Point is taking on Silverdale. And, of course, USJ here at home is taking on Webb School. All of those games will be one-game play-in games to take on the following teams. Out of the West, St. George's. Lakeway out of the East. Out of the middle, GCA out of Franklin. And also out of the East, number 1, Boyd Buchanan. Those are the teams that wait for the winner of these games, and they will all participate in a 3-game series that starts next Wednesday. So that's what it means for USJ. You win this game today against Webb School, and you travel next Wednesday to Chattanooga, where Boyd Buchanan awaits the winner of this one right here. We'll take another break. When we come back, Ben Howard joins me as we continue in the pregame. First pitch is coming up top of the hour. We're glad to have you along. The Worthy Road Network is here. The crowd is continuing to file in on a graduation weekend here at the University School of Jackson, but we got ball to play. 3 seniors on this ball team graduating tomorrow morning, but they've got business to handle here at Overton Stadium before that. We're back right after this. This is USJ High School Baseball.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes comfortable, running smoothly, and ready for the seasons ahead. From cooling installation and maintenance to dependable plumbing repairs, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back here at Overton Stadium, the Webb School in town to take on your USJ Bruins as both of these teams and their postseason runs continue, trying to hang on here in high school baseball. USJ coming off of a loss to North Point Christian in the regional tournament, and Webb School coming off of a victory in their regional tournament, a consolation game. Webb School beating Davidson Academy. The final in their last game that they played was 9-0. USJ again losing 4-2. But with the loss, or despite the loss rather, USJ one of the top 4 teams coming out of the Western region. So their postseason continues here today at Overton Stadium with a 1-game play-in game. Ben Howard joins me now. And Ben, let's talk about tonight's starting pitcher. We do have the starting lineup, by the way, for USJ. We'll pass the starters for the Bruins along here in just a few moments. Starting pitcher is going to be Braden Jones. And Ben, I want to go back and talk about Braden Jones. Here are some statistics that you and I went over before his last start, which was last Friday in the regional tournament against TCA. Braden Jones, up until that point, had pitched in 47 innings across 8 games. He had not and still has not lost a baseball game. He had only allowed 6 runs up until last Friday. His ERA was .894. He had only walked 8 and he had struck out 86. Now, if you look at Braden's stat line for the last game that he pitched in, 7 innings pitched, only 4 hits, only 1 earned run. He only walked 2, struck out 8. So his last outing, pretty consistent with what he's done all season long.
Yeah, no doubt. And really expect to see more of the same. Love to have Braden Jones. This is who you want on the mound for you. And it works out where if we do advance, he's able to probably pitch the next game. So setting that series up, hopefully don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But, yeah, this is the games that you really want. This is the games that you want to compete in and be a part of. And this is where you shine and excel right here in these type games right here.
USJ would love a road trip to end their school year next week. They would go on Wednesday, Thursday, and if necessary, Friday, the best of 3-game series. Boyd Buchanan awaits. How about that, a postseason trip for the baseball team?
Yeah, that'd be something we haven't been able to experience in several years, and that's tip of the cap to this team, this coaching staff, to pull together, talent from all grade levels. It's not a senior-heavy team. Like, as you mentioned earlier, this is only a team with 3 seniors, so a lot of kids, I do say kids, freshmen, sophomores, contributing and throwing in to the effort and making this a really successful season. No matter what happens tonight, a great, successful season.
The Bruins winning 20 regular season games for the first time since 2019. We've already mentioned that. They also finished Division II Single A District 5 champions. They were one of the top 4 to finish in the regional tournament. That one just concluded this last Saturday. That earns them this game here tonight against the Webb School. Here's the starting lineup for USJ. Leading off will be Maddox Polk. He will catch this afternoon. Harrison McLean will be your left fielder and bat second. Braden Jones, who we just talked about, will pitch and bat third. Channing Foster in the cleanup spot tonight will play third base. Jackson Pugh, the right fielder, will bat fifth. And Will Dodge, your first baseman, the freshman, will bat sixth and play first base. It'll be Jeb Bush, designated hitter tonight in the number 7 position. He will be batting for Harris Smith, who will play shortstop for the Bruins this afternoon. Charlie Redden, another senior on the team, will play second base and bat 8th. And Hudson Rushing gets the start in center tonight, and he will bat 9th. On the field earlier, attempted to go to the Webb School's dugout to get their lineup, was unable to do that. Their coach kindly informed me that Their lineup would be available at home plate when the managers exchange them, so I did not press the issue. If we have the lineups, we will be happy to pass some names along to you for our opponents. If we do not, we will go with numbers this afternoon. Ben, how about that?
Yeah, that works too.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, more to come on the pregame. The first pitch is coming up, top of the hour. Glad to have you along with us. This is USJ Bruins High School Baseball.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. This is how we Friday night.
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 At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
When your home needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes comfortable, running smoothly, and ready for the seasons ahead. From cooling installation and maintenance to dependable plumbing repairs, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Back here at Overton Stadium, the crowd is continuing to file in. You see the shot right there behind home plate where the managers will meet and shake hands here in just a few moments with the umpires. It'll be USJ as the home team this afternoon, even though we are in postseason play. And even though the Webb School comes into this game as the 3 seed out of the middle region, it'll be USJ as the home team this afternoon. 7 innings will determine what happens next for both of these teams. The winner advances to a best-of-3 series in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where the number 1 out of the East, Boyd Buchanan awaits. If you're just joining us, USJ finishing the regular season will recover this 20-8 as their regular season record, finishing as Division II Single A District 5 regular season champions. Then on to the Western Regional Tournament. That tournament beginning last week. USJ beating FACS on Wednesday, April the 29th, 4-3. The following night, losing to ECS 13-6. Back home on Friday to get that very important second win in the regional postseason tournament over TCA, ending TCA season. The final here at Overton Stadium was 6-1. The next day, the tournament shifted to TRA, which was the host site for the finals of the regional tournament. USJ went there and played North Point Christian. Great game, but USJ loses it by the final score of 4-2. Webb School, in the meantime, getting to this point, they too, one of the top 4 teams coming out of their regional tournament. They are in Division II Single A, the middle region. The Webb School is out of District 3 specifically. They are coming off of a win over Davidson Academy. The final in their last game, which was a consolation game, was 9-0. The next series, by the way, will begin on Wednesday of next week. Boyd Buchanan will take on the winner of this baseball game. It'll be Boyd Buchanan, and it'll be a best of 3. But this one today is survive and advance, a 1-game play-in. There's a shot of the managers, Ben, and the umpires getting ready for the first pitch. We'll step aside here in just a few moments as the players will be introduced locally. What a beautiful afternoon for baseball, Ben. Our last home broadcast of the season.
Yeah, and like you said, the weather couldn't be more perfect. Got a little wind blowing out to left field, about 75 degrees. So, yeah, this is really good for us, and really glad that we're at home. There's just a little sense of, when you have that familiarity of being at home, it makes a difference, not having to travel 3+ hours, whatever it was. So I like where we're at.
Maddox Polk will lead things off for USJ. When the Bruins bat in the bottom half of the first, Harrison McLean will follow him. It'll be Jones, Foster, Pugh, Dodds, Jeb Bush, Charlie Redden, and Hudson Rushing. That's the starting lineup for USJ. We will try again, perhaps, to get the Webb School's starting lineup. We mentioned it before the last break that we took. We attempted to go get theirs, and we're told it was not available, and it would be at home plate, which is where they are now. So if we eventually get the lineup, we'll be happy to pass the names of the opponent along here on the broadcast. If we are unsuccessful, we will roll with it as we are able. We'll take a break. The players are going to be introduced here locally. The national anthem set the stage for this one here at Overton Stadium. This is USJ High School Baseball, and we will continue right after this.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
A lot of dry rubs out there, but they're nothing like the dry rubs in here. Get Zaxby's famous fingers and wings in savory garlic parm, spicy Nashville hot, and zesty lemon pepper. You see that? Now Zaxby's is just rubbing it in. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
When your home needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes comfortable, running smoothly, and ready for the seasons ahead. From cooling installation and maintenance to dependable plumbing repairs, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Beautiful afternoon for baseball here at Overton Stadium. An early start tonight, 5 p.m. The first pitch, USJ hosting the Webb School, the feet in town from Bell Buckle, Tennessee, just southeast of Nashville. Making the trip over today, the number 3 seed coming out of the Middle Tennessee regional tournament last week. So it's number 3 taking on number 4 in a survive and advance. 1-game tournament game. You see Braden Jones, the Ole Miss commit, the future Rebel on the mound, the junior for USJ, taking his warm-up pitches. We set the defense for USJ, working left to right in the outfield. It'll be Harrison McLean rushing, Jackson Pugh on the infield, Channing Foster, Harris Smith, Charlie Redden, and Will Dodds left to right. Behind the plate, Maddox Polk, the freshman, and Braden Jones, Ben, the senior. And junior. If you need 1 game, you're exactly right. You are correct, the junior. I've already got him down in Oxford. How about that?
see if he might be available for postseason play in
Listen,
Oxford.
Coach B would probably take him down there. The way he's thrown this season, we mentioned it up until last Friday's game, 86 strikeouts. You tack on another 8 against TCA last Friday. 1 week ago today, another outstanding outing for Braden Jones. And if you've got to have one game, Ben, and that's what we have to have, who else do you go with?
Yeah, and that's not to slight any of the other pitchers, but definitely he's been the guy the whole year. So you have to go with him. And as I mentioned, if we do win this game, we will be back in action Wednesday, which that would give him enough time to be available for Wednesday for that first game of the series.
Ryan Edwards will lead off for the Webb School here. It'll be Edwards, Drew Baker, and Owen Fogel. Anyone gets on the number 4 hitter, Gunnar Bowles. Edwards faces and fouls off the first one from Braden Jones. The junior gets underway. And Jones opens up, and 0-1 count on Ryan Edwards. This one hits him. Edwards, Ben, just nicked on that elbow. Shades of Harrison McLean there for a second, right?
Yeah, no doubt. It's just a breaking ball that kind of he didn't get on top of, and it just kind of started spinning and didn't break like it was supposed to. But anyway, he'll get back in, he'll get settled in, and hopefully get a ground ball right here and erase that quite quickly.
Edwards at first, held there by Dodds. A quick look over, and now Webb will go small. Here's a throw down. The runner goes. The throw not in time, and it leaks into center field, but Rushing has it, and the Webb School has a base runner at second base and nobody out.
And I would assume he's probably going to continue to bunt here, try to get him to third base.
Ryan Edwards, the base runner, shaken up just a tad at second base. Seems to be okay, checked on by the field umpire, Charlie Redden, checking on him. Third base coach giving him a look. Now Drew Baker up there. We'll see the second one from Braden Jones. He does bunt, and it's down the third base line, a good one. Foster bare hands it over to first, out there. And advancing to third base is Ryan Edwards on the play. So now the situation with Owen Fogel coming up to bat with one out. Ryan Edwards, your base runner, over at third base, advancing on the sacrifice from Drew Baker. Owen Fogel digging in for the first time today against Braden Jones. One away here from Overton Stadium. That one right on the edge, but misses. And 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a situation here where you don't necessarily, obviously you want the strikeout right here to get it to 2 outs. Infield's playing back. They're kind of conceding the run. They're not coming in, but you don't have to give in to this particular batter. If you do fall behind, a walk is not the worst thing in this situation where you set up the double play and you allow yourself to get another strikeout. Like I said, you don't have to give in and necessarily have them put it in play by throwing it down the middle.
The pitcher for the Webb School, Sammy Ledbetter, by the way, we'll see him in the bottom half of this inning. That one missing. 2-1. Now the count to Owen Fogel. Fogel, the center fielder, wears number 24 for the Webb School. The 2-1 from Braden Jones with one out, runner at third. That one just inside. The Bruin crowd, Ben, looking for a swing there.
Yeah, and I thought it could have been possibly called strike, and I'd be really surprised if you throw a fastball right here. As I was saying, I bet he goes with a breaking ball just to, like I said, not give him anything too good to hit.
Ryan Edwards at third. This one swung on and lifted to center. That'll get one home and more. Home run, Webb School. To the deepest part of the park. A 2-run shot for Owen Fogel. And Ben, the Feet have a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, just not a bad pitch selection. It was just bad execution where he just kind of held the ball kind of stayed up in the zone a little bit. So good piece of hitting right there. You got to tip your cap to them.
Owen Fogle with a 2-run home run. And still we continue here in the top half of the first. Webb School takes the lead. And they still only have one out. Bases are empty, however, and Braden Jones continues to work from the stretch. Foul tip, strike to Gunnar Bowles, Ben, yes.
I'd be willing to bet that's probably the first home run that Braden Jones has given up this year. Not that ball was not hit well. It was struck, but it was aided somewhat. Not that it wouldn't have gotten out anyway, but that wind is whipping straight out to center field.
I don't have his career stats in front of me, Ben, but I don't think Jones has given up a home run, as far as I know, ever, maybe. I know not this season, but I don't know that I've ever seen him give one up. But then again, not to justify it, but we are in sub-state action. Everybody you face at this point of the season is going to be a quality baseball player.
Absolutely.
And a quality team. Gunnar Bowles. That one a touch high. Count goes to 1-2 to him.
And I think Braden Jones is going to react like he needs to, but you've got to, stay within yourself. Try not to do too much. The last thing you want to do is try to do more than you have to right now just to, try to make up for that home run. He just got to bear down and execute right here.
Still early on, plenty. Top of the first is where we are here. Sammy Ledbetter, who is the starting pitcher for the Webb School, awaits on deck. In the meantime, Gunnar Bowles still in a hole 1-2, but fighting. This one is lifted into left field. Harrison McLean, 2 steps to his left, has it for the second out. And to the plate, Sammy Ledbetter will come. The starting pitcher wears number 6 for Webb School. Bases empty, 2 away. 1 hit in the game, a home run. And it was a 2-run shot courtesy of Owen Fogle. Ryan Edwards had been hit by a pitch. That's where we are. This one is right down the middle for strike 1. Survive and advance is the agenda for both of these teams, a 1-game sub-state play-in. Even though it's a curveball in there for a strike, 0-2. Even though it's a 1-game play-in, this is technically sub-state. So USJ is in sub-state tournament play, but they have to win here today to advance to a 3-game series at Boyd Buchanan next Wednesday. The 0-2 to Ledbetter, a bit high.
And obviously, not to say that we wouldn't want to be the 1 seed and getting the bye, but to be honest with you, I don't know that I would want a full week off not playing a baseball game where the number 1 seeds where they're not playing at all.
The number 1 seed out of our regional tournament, St. George's. This one is lifted into right field. Pugh battling the sun underneath it, has it, out number 2. But the Webb School gets a home run after their leadoff man is hit by a pitch. So it's a 2-run shot for Owen Fogle. The Webb School 2, USJ coming up. Bottom of the first is next right after this.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Zaxby's just dropped dry rubs, and they're not playing. They've got zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parm, and spicy Nashville hot. Hey, other chicken chains, this is called seasoning. Take notes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
We say thanks to our network sponsors who make this broadcast possible, all of these broadcasts, the games here at USJ, high school baseball, football, basketball, softball with Coach Joe Holloway as they continue in their postseason. Chuck Hutton Nissan, FMY Orthodontics, Dynamics, and McCoy's Heating and Air, as it is graduation weekend here at the University School of Jackson. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., another class will depart this fine institution. As seniors, the graduating seniors tomorrow morning will be recognized in the ceremony here. The three on USJ's baseball team, Jackson Pugh, Jeb Bush, and Charlie Redden, a part of this team, will participate tomorrow morning and would love to graduate and be done with all of the schoolwork and pack their bags and head to Chattanooga for a 3-game series against Boyd Buchanan. Be a great part of their high school story. USJ trailing in this one early, 2-0 after a hit by pitch and a top of the first home run for the Webb School. Owen Fogel with the shot to center field. USJ will try to respond here in the bottom half of inning number 1. It'll be Maddox Polk, Harrison McLean, and Braden Jones. If anyone gets on, Channing Foster. And the Webb School sending out Sammy Ledbetter, right-handed pitcher, to get things started defensively. From the windup, Ledbetter. This one is popped up. Hopefully it'll get out of play. It does. Right here into the first row of the bleachers at Overton Stadium. Harrison McLean, as we mentioned, on deck is the left fielder. Maddox Polk, the freshman catcher, digs back in to see the second offering from Samuel Ledbetter. Breeze going out to dead center field. That one catches the corner. And Maddox Polk is in a hole here early. 0-2. The next, high. Tried to climb the ladder. Ben went a little too tall.
Yep.
A shot there of the USJ dugout behind Maddox Polk. Here's a swing and another foul back into the stands here at Overton Stadium. Everyone's scrambling for their lives.
We have 0 athletes in the stands. Nobody even attempted to catch that. I'm disappointed in all of our audience.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted and caught by the shortstop. Out number 1 in a nice play. Ryan Edwards there in the 6 hole.
Not a bad at bat right there by Maddox Polk.
Yeah.
Saw some pitches, fouled a couple off.
Yeah, sure.
Now batting number 21, Harrison McLean.
Harrison McLean for the first time today will dig in. Left fielder. That one in there for strike 1. One away, base is empty, and this one is going to miss, and even the count at 1-1. I should mention McLean and Polk, who just batted, lined out to short. McLean, Jones, who's coming up, that one high. Jones on deck, and Channing Foster. Your top 4 hitters in the order today. This last week, named as All-District, All-Region by Coach Giles. The staff here at USJ. Congratulations to those 4. This one high. Now a 3-1 count to McLean. USJ trying to get a base runner aboard with their big stick coming up, Ben.
Yeah, that'd be good to, just kind of, like I said earlier in previous broadcasts, just give the pitcher a little bit of time to
and a base hit. Harrison McLean, Ben, continue your thought.
No, just like I said, you don't want to go with them scoring runs 3 up, 3 down in a quick inning, half inning, and go back out there. So good job by Harrison McLean working the count, getting a base hit, setting the table for Braden Jones.
That one shot to left field. Nice piece of hitting for Harrison McLean on a 3-1 count. Looking for something to hit hard, and he did. Braden Jones in from the right side. The junior pitcher, the first from Ledbetter, is high and away. Ben, it's just a different, when you have a base runner, you have to go to the stretch. You have to worry about your base. It's just a different deal for a pitcher, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit, heightened level of stress for sure. It's just something else to think about rather than, making the pitch, executing the pitch. So it just throws another wrinkle in there, and, it affects different pitchers different ways.
Well, it sure does. Next from Ledbetter, high and inside. It's perhaps having a bit of an effect on Ledbetter. He goes to 3-0 to Jones. Went to 3-1 to McLean, who's at first after his hit. And the catcher, Gunnar Bowles, will go out and have a word with Samuel Ledbetter. Boyd Buchanan, the number 1 seed out of the East, awaits the winner of this one for a 3-game series that will start on Wednesday night of next week. USJ wins it. They pack their bags. That's what we're hoping for here today at Overton Stadium. Braden Jones, the 3-0, is high. And now USJ will have 2 aboard, Jones and McLean. McLean after the hit, Jones after the walk, and now Channing Foster, who has swung a hot bat all season long, will step in and have his first look at Sammy Ledbetter for the first time today. Foster, freshman, cleanup hitter, sees that one.
Ledbetter
into the zone.
Has thrown a couple balls to the backstop. That would be a big help for USJ to advance those runners.
He's done a pretty good job of placing the curveball. That one again, Ben. So it's the other pitches that he's had a struggle finding the zone with. The off-speed stuff has been there. We'll see if Foster gets another here, 0-2. He does. And going down swinging is Channing Foster for out number 2. Still 2 aboard. Harrison McLean at second. Braden Jones at first. Jackson Pugh, the right fielder, will dig in for his first turn against Sammy Ledbetter. Again, breaking ball in there for a strike. Then that's 4 in a row.
Yeah, obviously he's really comfortable with that release point on that breaking ball, and he hasn't been, as we mentioned, consistent with his fastball, so he's just going to probably, I would imagine, stick with it with this at bat as well.
Tries to go back with the fastball, does, and just catches the corner. JP didn't care for it. Looked a tad wide. 0-2, the count to the senior. Ball gets away from the catcher, and down to second base is the throw, Ben, interestingly enough, and everybody's safe. McLean advancing, Braden Jones advancing, and now 2 in scoring position. Ducks on the pond for Jackson Pugh, but a 1-2 count. Work to do for the senior here. How about the throw to second there?
Yeah, I didn't really. I'm sure their coach wasn't a fan of that. Nothing. A lot of things could have gone wrong on that.
Sure.
But,
the 1-2. This one is lifted foul. Pugh stays alive.
Yeah, great job right there by Jackson Pugh. He realizes what he's got to do. He's just kind of shorten up, put this ball in play, and hope for the best. Not to say that he won't get a pitch to drive somewhere in the gap, but his main priority is just getting this ball in play somewhere.
2 down, 2 on, the 1-2. No swing. The appeal, I called it a little early, but the appeal down to first was confirmed. The feet faithful here wanted it, did not get it. Back to the windup now for Ledbetter. And the 2-2. And that one misses. JP with a nice at bat coming back from an 0-2 count to work it full. First base is open. Will Dodds, a freshman, on deck. We'll see what Ledbetter chooses to do here. 3-2, 2 out, 2 on. This one lined into the bat. A base hit. It'll score 2, and it's going to be a double for Jackson Pugh.
Just a great at bat right there. Battling back, get back in the count, bring it to full, and just take it to that right center field gap.
With that double for the senior Jackson Pugh, the Bruins tie it. And still with 2 outs, the Bruins continue here in the bottom of the second. Base runner at second base, and Will Dodds up for the first time today. Right on the edge, strike 1. Ledbetter back to the stretch with Pugh at second. Gives him a look there. This one swung on and lifted to center. Fogle underneath it, has it. But a 2-out, 2-run double for Jackson Pugh evens the game at 2. We're back for the second inning right after this.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
Serve for turf. With the Zaxby's box, the answer is both. Get Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp and their famous fingers together for a boatload of flavor. It's the Zaxby's flavor you love. Now on shrimp. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Back here at Overton Stadium, the Webb School get 2 in the top half of the first. USJ responds with 2 of their own in the bottom half of the first. A 2-run double for Jackson Pugh with 2 outs. Evens it. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Webb School. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for USJ. As we thank some of our network sponsors, Snyder Equipment, Shelter Insurance, Deaton's Carpet One, and Garrett Plumbing and Heating, making this broadcast possible. If you're interested in being a part of this programming, just shoot us a message on Facebook. Mr. Paul would be happy to contact you. Let you know how you can partner with us here on the network. Partner with USJ Athletics and Union University Athletics. 2-2. Jones continues here now, the top half of inning number 2. Nate Simmons, your hitter for the Webb School. Christian Baker also due up. Landon Warren will bat third this inning. This one is lifted into center, rushing to his right. Makes a catch. And
never a doubt.
How about the range for the junior Hudson rushing?
Yeah, he just makes it look so easy, just getting the jump that he does and just kind of floats over there in left center field. And that's a good thing for Braden Jones to get that first out, kind of, settle him down a little bit.
Low pitch count for that one, too. I think 2 in that sequence for the junior. Bottom of the order coming up here. Christian Baker, your number 7 hitter. First baseman for Webb School. In there for the first time today, 0-1 to him. You know, we mentioned Braden Jones being not used to seeing the long ball like he saw in the top half of the first. How about what it does for his confidence level to come back out there with the game now evened at 2?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's just new ball game, and it kind of just, you know, takes a little bit of pressure off him, knowing that he doesn't have to be perfect, you know, for the remainder of the game. Obviously, that's the goal, but kind of like I said, just takes a little pressure off of him.
Base is empty, the 2-1, and this one also lifted to center, rushing, going back, turns, looking, and over his head. Rushing now with a throw into second, and it's going to be a 1-out double for Christian Baker, the number 7 hitter for Webb School, with a nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, and I think that was pretty much a, you know, quote-unquote routine fly ball, but if you look at the flag out there, it is whipping. So it just got caught up in that jet stream and ended up getting over Rushing's head. I mean, that's just part of it, but I don't think that he would have had a play on it anyway. But, yeah, I don't think that was a long fly ball in the beginning without the wind.
You know, we saw a fly ball back in the top of the first that was hit and caught by Harrison McLean that looked routine when it was hit, but the further it got up there, the further to his left he had to go. Made the catch. Landon Warren, the number 8 hitter, the DH for the Webb School, in there from the left side bin. And a base runner at second after the 1-out double. The feet, here's a look, threatening here in the top of the second. That double, the second hit for the Webb School, got a home run back in the first. Jones now from the stretch, takes a look at Baker, and a swing and a miss. Landon Warren.
Pretty good pitch right there, and I believe that was a changeup, and really good action on that pitch right there.
Landon Warren. And the 0-2 to him. Instead, a look back to Baker at second. No throw. Harris Smith, junior shortstop, keeping Baker close there. And this one is fouled away and spoiled by Landon Warren. Landon O'Neill, the right fielder, awaits on deck. Wind whipping, as we mentioned, out to center field. This one is hit on the right side. Redden goes out underneath it, has it for out number 2. Pugh was coming in, but Redden there in plenty of time. Dodds at first was also giving chase for a second. Nice play, rather. Charlie Redden for the second out of the first part of inning number 2. Landon O'Neill will dig in from the left side. 2 away, still a runner at second base, Jones, and that one dropped. And advancing on the drop will be Christian Baker, the base runner, so he'll be at third. The pitch a strike, though. Then just right on the edge, off speed, and Polk just couldn't hang on to it. Base runner at third. Jones elects to stay in the stretch to O'Neill. This one grounded to Charlie Redden at second base. Redden stays down on it over to Dodds and records the final out of the top half of the second. To the bottom we go. Knotted at 2. We're back after this.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Samuel Ledbetter continues here for the Webb School. We're tied at 2. And USJ will send up Jeb Bush, Charlie Redden, and Hudson Rushing here in the bottom half of the second. The numbers 7, 8, 9 hitters for USJ. If anyone gets on, we are back to the top. The winner of this game advances to Chattanooga next Wednesday to take on Boyd Buchanan. I'd love a win here today and a send-off for this Bruin baseball team next week for a best-of-3 series against that team. Jeb Bush with a swing and a miss to get things started here in the bottom half of inning number 2. 7 will decide it here in this one. Base is empty as we are just underway, and that one misses. Evens it now. 1-1 to Jeb is fouled off. Ben and I in our last broadcast of the high school season here for USJ. Swing and a miss. Jeb Bush out number 1. We mentioned our broadcast. We'll have the summer off. And then we're back, Ben, as Charlie Redden gets set to dig in here and take his first at bat of the game. Football season coming up.
Yeah.
Be a short summer, and then football season starts latter part of July this year. Redden rips that one foul. A high school football team starting the 2026 season with a scrimmage game against South Gibson at home on July the 31st. That one in their first strike. And then we go to Lausanne for a scrimmage, then to Battleground Academy. Actually, they come here for a scrimmage, the third of the preseason. And then we open up on the 21st of August against North Point Christian. Cannot wait.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It'll be here before you know it.
Oh, yeah. Swing and a miss, Charlie Redden. 2 strikeouts now for Ledbetter. Bush and Redden go down swinging. It'll be Hudson Rushing. Seeing what he can do here now with 2 outs and the base is empty. He had a 7th grader on the way here, and a bunch of his middle school teammates talking about OTAs starting next week for middle school football. So,
which they usually traditionally start about a week earlier for their season.
That's right. The 1-0, Rushing swings and misses. Maddox Polk, your catcher, awaits on deck, top of the order, if Rushing can do anything here with a 1-1 count against Samuel Ledbetter. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the next, swing and a miss, actually foul tip, and Rushing stays alive. See a few students in the overhang above the home dugout there. Swing and a miss, rushing. Gets away from the catcher, drop third strike, and down to first, and safe at first is Hudson Rushing. Good hustle for the junior, Ben.
Absolutely, not giving up and, giving it all, trying to get down there and making something happen. You never know, that could turn into a big inning.
And Ben, noticeably on that play, Bowles, the catcher, the ball really didn't get too far away from him. Didn't seem to be in too much of a hurry there, which is fine with us.
I don't think he could find it. I think it kind of spun up in the air, and he was looking for it, and it finally came down, and by the time he could get a handle on it, it was a little bit too late with the speed of Rushing, as we've mentioned already, in center field.
Yeah. Rushing covers a ton of ground out there in center field. Maddox Polk up there for the second time today. Polk with a hard hit ball in his first at bat. It was just right to Ryan Edwards at short. Lined out there. Shouldn't say right to him. It was.
Yeah, to get a little bit to his right.
Had to stretch it. Here's a run. Hudson Rushing is safe at second base. Stolen base, and now into scoring position is the junior Hudson Rushing, Ben.
And I like that play. You take the chance of getting somebody in scoring position. If he does get thrown out, you start the next inning with the top of your lineup. So I like the risk reward there.
Now that one gets away briefly from Bowles, the catcher, but he corrals it and keeps rushing. But the pitch, a ball, and Ben, not the same approach here for Ledbetter with base runners on.
No, it's really not. It's kind of been evident where he's not as comfortable out of the stretch as he is to wind up.
Good-looking pitch there, though.
And I would imagine he's probably working. I bet he's probably taking another one right here.
3-1 to Polk. That one misses. And Polk works a walk. Yeah, it just becomes a different vibe for Ledbetter when the base runners get on. And back out to the mound goes Bowles to have another visit with the feet pitcher. Base runners are Hudson Rushing and Maddox Polk. The inning started with 2 strikeouts for Ledbetter. Jeb Bush and Charlie Redden. Actually 3, you're right. A drop third strike, swinging for Hudson Rushing. Rushing beats out the throw from Bowles, the catcher. Advances on a stolen base. Polk works the walk, and now with 2 outs, can the Bruins rally again with McLean up there? We'll see. Here's a swing and a ball that's hit to the first baseman, and it's going to go foul.
Yeah, that's
just foul.
Huge break for
That's
USJ.
a break for you. Well, yeah.
Stuck his arm out.
I don't know. I thought he was there. I mean, I don't know why he didn't catch it.
The first baseman, Gunnar Bowles, I do beg your pardon, that's Nate Simmons at first, came in on it, seemed to be in position, elected to let it fall. I don't know. I don't know
either.
But that one just as easily could have shifted back into fair territory, and everybody would have been safe. The 0-1 to McLean after that pitch is on the way. And this one tapped over to first base. Corralled there. Unassisted, Nate Simmons, and that does it for the Bruins. They strand 2, and we are still tied, headed to the third. 2-2 here from Overton Stadium. We are back right after this.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Centennial Bank, we're not just about numbers. We're about people who know your name, understand your goals, and walk with you through every stage of life.
Family owned, devoted to doing the right thing, and that makes a difference. We listen, care, and are committed to families, businesses, and the communities we proudly serve. And we're excited to have 3 new branches in Jackson.
Our roots run deep in West Tennessee, and so does our commitment to you. Centennial Bank, neighbors you trust, better banking for life.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
We're tied at 2 here at Overton Stadium. USJ and the Webb School survive an advanced ball game. We head to the top of the 3rd. And it's 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for Webb School. And the exact same stat line for USJ. A 2-run homer in the first after a hit by pitch. Owen Fogel with the shot on Braden Jones made it 2-0. USJ gets a couple of base runners in the bottom of the second and a 2-out, 2-run double for Jackson Pugh. Evens things up here at USJ. And the Webb School will send up Ryan Edwards as they are back to the top of the order. Ryan Edwards, Drew Baker, and Owen Fogel. Edwards started the game hit by a pitch. Up for the second time today against Braden Jones, the junior pitcher for USJ. That one right on the edge. Umpire likes that spot, Ben.
Yeah, he does. And he might be a little bit liberal with that outside corner, but that's okay. I think he's called it the same way for both teams.
Yeah. That one a bit too far that way. We mentioned graduation tomorrow morning here at USJ. Charlie Redden, Jeb Bush, and Jackson Pugh, senior members of this baseball team, will participate. Got to see the 3 of them at the award ceremony last night. That one misses 2-1 here on our campus. Yeah, you can watch that ceremony, the award ceremony. Ben, you can go home tonight and pop you a little popcorn and sit down and watch the senior award ceremony on YouTube.
Sounds like a great Friday night.
Great way to spend Friday night. You and Taryn. This one into right field. Pugh battling the sun is underneath it and has it for out number 1.
Yeah, it's a tough play right there. That sun is, especially this time of day, because we're not even usually starting a game here at Overton Stadium until 6. So.
Well, and I was about to get to that. The reason for the 5 p.m. start, the 3 senior members of this baseball team actually have had their graduation parties scheduled for tonight for the better part of a year. And as our fate would have it, on the night that they're supposed to have their graduation party with 3 of their classmates, by the way, we play baseball. So Coach Giles helps us out a bit by moving it up an hour. And our kids, as soon as this one is over, our seniors, Jackson, Charlie, and Jeb, will hustle off to their graduation parties and participate in that. Always a fun weekend, graduation weekend here at the U. Foster has it over to first and out at first.
A great play right there by Channing Foster, not getting in too big of a hurry, making sure he gets his feet set, body turned, and makes a great throw over there to Will Dodd, stretching out Will Dodd, his long length and arms helping out and getting that as soon as possible.
Score that one, 5-3, Drew Baker. Out number 2, Owen Fogel up. Fogel with a home run in inning number 1 to make it 2-0. Sees that one low. Several members of this feet baseball team, Ben, slated to continue their baseball careers in college. That one foul. Not sure which players specifically.
Do you know where they're?
I do not know.
Okay, just.
Thanks for the attempt to drop me straight into the grease again, Ben. I can always count on you for that at least once a game. Thank you.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
I shouldn't even have brought it up. 1-1. No, I kid. I just don't have that information. My son gave me that information. So he did not provide specifics, so I was unable to. And I think if some of the Webb faithful are listening, and we hope that they are, we got the word out to their school and their fans here on site earlier. If you would like to give us that information here on Facebook, we'll happily accept that. The 2-1. Right down central. They even it at 2.
Yeah, I think that was another changeup. On the previous pitch, it was missed down low with the changeup, and he doubled up with it and successful with that one. I like when, you double up with a changeup or a breaking ball for sure.
Braden Jones, the 2-2, the revenge pitch to Owen Fogel on the way, and Fogel stays alive.
Went with a breaking ball there, and that's the pitch that he ended up hitting a home run off of. So I think if he does throw it again, he will make sure that it is down in the zone.
A lot of hard-hit baseballs here already early in this game. Only 2 hits, though. But the ball flying everywhere. This one grounded to short. Harris Smith has it over to first. Out there. And that does it for the top half of the third. We're still tied at 2, and we are back right after this.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at Overton Stadium, we are tied at 2. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Webb School. USJ, the exact same. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Both teams scoring those 2 runs in the first inning of play. We head to the bottom of the third. And Braden Jones will lead things off for USJ. Jones in there for the second time this afternoon. And Sammy Ledbetter continues this one. Ripped to third. Gathered there over to first. Offline and safe at first. The throw pulled the first baseman off, and now Jones in a rundown. Back to first. Back to second, and now tagged there. And Ben, the only thing I can assume there is that Jones, after getting to first successfully, continued through the bag and turned, and his momentum took him towards second. That's the only thing I can think there.
Yeah,
or
and
perhaps he saw it go past.
Maybe he thought
an
it
errant
got by.
throw.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, because you can turn to the left. It's as long as you're not making an attempt to go to second base.
So Jones out on the play. And it'll be Channing Foster up for the second time today. Samuel Ledbetter misses on the inside. We appreciate viewer over with Webb School helping out with some of their players and their post-high season plans. Thomas Evans on this team will continue at Tennessee Wesleyan. This one is lifted into center. Back and making the catch. Out number 2, Jackson Pugh up next. Thomas Evans to Tennessee Wesleyan. Sammy Ledbetter, who is pitching here, to Columbia State. Gunnar Bowles to Columbia State as well. Owen Fogel, MTSU. Ryan Edwards to Trevecca. We appreciate the help there. Best of luck to those young men. In the meantime, they, as we, want their high school postseasons to continue. And this one will determine that. Jackson Pugh with a double in the first sees that one low and away. 1-0 rather. All the folks back in Bell Buckle listening and tuning us in. We appreciate you joining us on the network this afternoon. Pugh swinging and missing. Evens the count at 1-1. The next from Ledbetter. And Ben, that one on that edge, and a similar strike 2 call against Pugh in his first at bat.
Yeah, that's like I said, we talked about earlier. The umpire likes that outside.
The 1-2, high and tight. Baker, Fogel, O'Neill, your outfield straight away, a touch deep. Pugh, the 2-2. This one is swung on and lifted foul. Bowles, the catcher, sees it and into the stands here at Overton Stadium. And the count will remain 2-2. The 2-2 to JP. Base is empty. And no swing. Home plate umpire does not even contest it. And let's play ball, guys. 3-2. Ben, everyone just standing there waiting. It was, let's just say it was a partial swing, but it wasn't even contested. The home plate umpire didn't contest it. The catcher.
Nobody asked for an appeal.
Right,
either.
Right. But the entire infield was halfway to the dugout. 3-2. Base is empty. And that one misses. No, strike 3. Low in the zone, but Ledbetter gets the call. Pugh goes down looking. And we are headed to the top of the 4th. Still tied at 2 at Overton Stadium. We are back right after this.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
When your home needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes comfortable, running smoothly, and ready for the seasons ahead. From cooling installation and maintenance to dependable plumbing repairs, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Once again, we thank our network sponsors for making this broadcast possible. They include Fitscapes, Centennial Bank, Zaxby's, and Jones Chevrolet. Ben and I started back with you back in the fall of last year with football season and transitioned pretty seamlessly right into basketball season, Ben, and then after that, right into baseball season.
Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a real fun year here at USJ. And We mentioned it just a little while ago. We'll take the summer off and be right back with you in August. Getting ready to lace them back up. Coach Derek Pritchard and the football team back in action.
Spring practice this week?
Yeah. Braden Jones continues here in inning number 4. Only allowing 2 hits so far in this one, but one of those a home run. Missing there on the outside edge. Gunnar Bowles, Sammy Ledbetter, and Nate Simmons due up this inning for Webb School. Here's a line drive to Harris Smith, caught out number 1. 2-pitch sequence. Keeping the count low is Braden Jones. And 1 away. Ben, you mentioned spring practice, and we'll get the first here in this sequence. That one in there for a strike. Jason Britt, who's a dear friend of mine, has been for years, Noah Britt's father, informed me a few weeks ago that Coach Derek Pritchard had the football team working out on Wednesday mornings here this spring. And I thought for a second, Jackson's not doing that. What in the world's going on? I don't think he got the memo. It's, had a lapse in memory there for a second.
Yep. Turning the page.
Yeah, how about that? It was quite the run, though, for the football team last fall. And both basketball teams, the Lady Bruins making it to the state championship game. Softball team looking to get back this year to state. They continue in their postseason.
And do we have an update when they're in action again? I'm going to throw you on the spot again. Come on. I thought when you do a little research before our broadcast.
You're 2 for 2, Ben. Now, hopefully we'll get an update.
And I assume they're probably the number 1 seed. I'm assuming they won the region. I don't remember hearing of them losing a game. Actually, I know they did. They beat TRA.
That's right. See, I got that out before you did. There's a ground ball. Foster backs up on it, takes the hop over to first. Plenty of time. Out number 2.
So if it is similar situations as baseball, they could be getting a bye and waiting on their opponent.
Right, to come here.
Correct.
For a best of 3. Had an opportunity to work those games last year here. A lot of fun. Went and got the lineup for the first game. The Lady Bruins win it. I go down to get the lineup for the second game. Coach Ayers says it's exactly the same. And so did the other manager. It's exactly the same. Yeah, those lady softball pitchers, man. I think Emerson Fair threw.
Yeah, they rack up the innings.
Both games, man. Wow. 0-1 the count to Nate Simmons, up for the second time today. 2 away, bases empty. A great one here from the U so far.
Yeah, both teams came out, firing away, and now it's kind of
a
bit of pitcher's duel now.
Now the pitchers are settling in nicely. That one nearly hit Simmons. And the count evened at 1 apiece. The 1-1 to the first baseman is swung on and fouled. And the count goes to 1-2.
Like to see him go ahead and put him away right here on this pitch, get back in the dugout, see if we can't throw up a crooked number.
Will Dodds due up first.
And
that one is right on the edge. Strike 3 looking. Braden Jones gets Nate Simmons, and we're still tied at 2. Headed to the bottom of inning number 4. We're back after this.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast: Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Back here at Overton Stadium, and it's 2-2. USJ in the bottom of the fourth will send up Will Dodds, Jeb Bush, and Charlie Redden. If anyone gets on, Hudson Rushing awaits. Hitters number 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're back to the top. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error now charged to Webb School on that play that involved Braden Jones. Grounder to third, overthrown. Jones ended up in a rundown. Previous inning for USJ, tagged out. And as Ben mentioned it before the break, hot bats to start things off, and now it's becoming a pitcher's duel between the junior Jones and Sammy Ledbetter. Dodds up for the second time today. The freshman. The appeal, no swing. And the count goes to 1-1. And this one's lifted too short. The shortstop ventures out. Edwards makes the catch in shallow left. Again, that wind a bit tricky, but not enough for Ryan Edwards. He makes the play with 1 out. Jeb Bush up with the bases empty. Yeah, and all of a sudden, Ben, these pitchers keeping these counts low, keeping people off the bases. Ledbetter seems a lot more comfortable. Bush grounds this one to short and underneath the glove. And reaching on the error will be Jeb Bush. Ryan Edwards, Ben, just could not grab a hold of the grounder.
Yeah, and that's why I say you put the ball in play and put it on the ground. I mean, try to limit the fly balls, but if you can put it on the ground, you never know what's going to happen.
Now batting number 3, Charlie Redden.
We'll get a courtesy runner for Jeb Bush, who just reached. I believe that's Hayden Stutes at first base now. And Charlie Redden up there for the second time today. Struck out his first at bat. Stutes at first. Goes. And now Stutes is going to be safe at second.
And I like that play right there. You know, go ahead and get some wheels in motion, put a little pressure on Webb School, make them make a play. So good job right there by Stutes.
Now Charlie Redden with a runner in scoring position. Stutes. Redden sees that one on the corner, and Ben, again, I think Redden thinking that one a touch outside. But the umpire likes that spot. The 0-2
he's definitely
now.
Been consistent out there.
Yes.
For sure.
Swing and a miss now, Charlie Redden. And that's out number 2. Hudson Rushing will get it at bat here. The number 9 hitter for USJ with 2 away. And the base runner at second base. And we'll get a visit here from the coach of the Webb School. Come out and talk things over with Ledbetter, or perhaps not a change. I haven't seen anyone down in their bullpen working. Once again, we remind you that the winner of this one goes to Chattanooga on Wednesday of next week to begin a best-of-3 series against Boyd Buchanan. Sub-State action. Tip of the cap, Ben, to Hudson Rushing, the junior center fielder. Really has had, especially in the second half of the season, a strong approach at the plate.
Come up with some very clutch hits.
Home run on the season, actually 2, right? I think 2, correct?
And as we've already mentioned, his outstanding play in center field.
Oh,
I think
sure.
he's kind of solidified himself moving forward in that position.
Has a strike on him here, and now another, 0-2. A tight one here at the U, 2-2. Base runner at second, and that one in there for strike 3. Breaking pitch gets Hudson Rushing looking, and we stay at 2-2. To the top of the 5th we go. We're back right after this.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Back here at Overton Stadium, Braden Jones continues to work, finishing his warm-up pitches to get started in inning number 5. And Ben working a full game. We talked about him and his stats in the pregame, but working a full game, nothing new for Braden Jones.
No, absolutely not. He's I don't know that there's been a game that he has not gone at least 7 innings. Obviously, I don't know that he finished. Did he finish the game against Trinity in the 9-inning game?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think he's finished every game that he started this year. So this is not
the
new
only
territory
one,
for him.
a non-district game on the road against Collierville a few weeks ago. That was Coach Giles electing to start Braden Jones. Did really well in that ball game, but it was more of a combined effort. It was Jones, Foster, Jeb Bush pitching in that game. I think it was 3-3-2 in that baseball game. Or maybe 3-2-1. I don't remember the exact inning count, but that's the only game that I know of. And Coach Giles going with relief there for Jones in that game was really nothing more than tactical. There was nothing wrong. Jones was not doing anything wrong.
Right.
Or having bad stuff. As a matter of fact, I think USJ was winning that game at the point of his exit. 2-2 here today. Postseason play for USJ. Jones, the 1-0. And that one a bit too far inside. Christian Baker, Landon Warren, and Landon O'Neill due up here in the top of the 5th. Your numbers 7, 8, and 9 hitters. And Jones gets that outside pitch, Ben.
Yeah, very nice pitch right there, especially with a couple previous pitches being inside. He kind of sets up that pitch.
Same spot, same outcome, 2-2. Base is empty, nobody out. Christian Baker up there, Landon Warren on deck. And this one is into center field, now gloved by Charlie Redden. The throw over, not in time. And with the infield hit, Christian Baker is aboard with nobody out.
Yeah, I think that's the first base runner since the second inning for the feat.
So now Landon Warren, who is your designated hitter, Baker will come over from first to talk to the feat manager.
And I fully expect for them to bunt here. And I don't get, this is new to me here, where you can call a timeout and huddle when you're hitting. That's a new one on me, so the game continues to change.
Landon Warren. Oh for 1 on the day is Warren. Lefty with a base runner at first and nobody out, Ben. Yes.
Maybe a throw over here, just kind of see it. Yeah. Well, you got to at least come set, because that doesn't give the batter a chance to
give you a look to see his
correct.
Intent, right?
Yeah, there he goes. About got him.
Close at first.
He was leaning. You do remember in the first inning.
That one gets by Dodds, Ben. And down to second base is going to be Christian Baker. It was a quick throw. Dodds was there, and it was just a hair off on the throw. And now a discussion with the third base coach and the umpire.
Yeah, he's trying to plead his case to get that extra base to have him go to third base. Looks like it's going to be unsuccessful, but as I was previously saying in the first inning, where the first batter of the game gets hit on first base, they squared a bunt, but they steal anyway.
Right.
So I think that's probably what we thought they were going to do, because on one of those previous pickoffs right there, he was actually leaning, the one that was really close. So I think they had the same thing in mind.
Landon Warren still up there with a base runner now at second base. We'll see if they stay small here. They will. Dodds coming in from first, Foster in at third. Bruins with bunt coverage here. Well, Landon O'Neill awaits on deck. Landon Warren in the meantime. Yet to have a pitch thrown to him. Ben, seems like he's been up there a while. Squares again. The pitch, low. Again, a square for the DH Warren. The next from Jones is bunted foul. Your base runner at second, Christian Baker. After the infield hit, advancing on the error, another square, and that one in there for a strike. It'd be a big out here, Ben.
Yeah, good job right there by Braden Jones.
If you can
bringing that breaking ball back over that outside corner.
Sure, if you can keep Warren from getting it down here. Again, the square. The 1-2 is bunted right out in front of home plate. Polk, the throw, out at first, but the base runner does advance. Christian Baker from second over to third base and 90 feet away for the feet is the go-ahead run.
Yeah, that was a good play by Maddox Polk there, making his way to get around that ball rather than coming and trying to spin and throw. He actually went around, took the route to make it where he could go through that ball and make that play. So good job there. We'll see the infield come in right here trying to cut down the run at home plate.
Everyone shallow. Harris on the grass. Redden, Dodds, Foster. That one inside. The appeal down to the third base umpire there, and no swing. This is Landon O'Neill, number 9 hitter. Ryan Edwards, your leadoff hitter for the Webb School, awaits on deck. There's a base hit. Run will score. Landon O'Neill, the number 9 hitter, delivering the one-out base hit, scoring Christian Baker from third, and it's 3-2. Feet. And Coach Spencer Nelson out to talk to Braden Jones, and the Webb School will continue to have a base runner at first, one out. Ryan Edwards, the top of the order. And the Webb School all of a sudden back in business. We had 2 runs scored in the first inning of this game, a hit by pitch and a home run for the Webb School. USJ responded in the bottom half of the first. 2 base runners on. Jackson Pugh with a 2-out double, scoring those 2 to make it 2-2. Then we've had 3 consecutive scoreless innings. And now Webb School tacking one on here in the top of the 5th to make it 3-2. And the inning continues for the feet. Any idea the words from Spencer, Mr. Ben?
I think he's probably just out there just giving him a break right here and just kind of reassuring him that he just has to make some pitches. It's not like he's been hit hard. It was a, check swing hit that, found the spot where no defenders were. So it's not like he's getting hit around. So just kind of calming him down and, tell him to continue to pitch his game.
During the thought there, Landon O'Neill on the pass ball, getting to second base. So now O'Neill is in scoring position with Edwards up there. The 1-0. That one outside, 2-0. Now 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for Webb School. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Bruins. Jones, right on that outer edge, and again, a strike.
Yeah, I would probably try to go back to that as much as I could right now just to get back in this count.
Edwards 0 for 1 on the day, has been on base, hit by a pitch to start the ball game. Jones, the next to him, swing and a miss. Sends the count to 2-2. One away, base runner at second. The 2-2 to Edwards is grounded. Harris Smith backhands it over to first, out there, and the base runner stays at second base. 2 away.
Yeah, nice play there by Harris Smith. Back in the hole, backhand play, and strong throw over to first base. Very nice.
Talked to Harris's father a lot in recent days about the asset that Harris has been as a middle infielder defensively this year for USJ. Ben just has covered a lot of ground out there.
Yeah.
First base, shortstop, second base also for the junior middle infielder. Today at short with Jones pitching. plays a lot of second base when Jones is at the 6th position. That one just misses. Must have been a touch low. You see a shot there of the USJ dugout, the overhang above that with students getting in free today. Thankful for that, I'm sure. Or their parents. Here's the next. And a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Base runner continues at second. That one dropped by Polk a bit wide, and it counts even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there, especially with 2 strikes, 1-2 count. That's definitely where you want to go to see if he'll chase. He laid off, see if he can double up right here and get the strikeout.
The 2-2 on the way from Braden Jones is hit up the middle. Smith has it, though, to his left and over to Dodds. And out there, and safe. Safe at first, and the run scores, and it's 4-2, Ben.
Yeah, just hustling down the line, and it took Harris Smith to get to that ball a little bit more longer time. And with 2 outs, that runner was never stopped. He never checked up around in third base.
Sure.
And good on Webb. That was a great play, heads up, and just playing the game. And as I mentioned earlier, it's not like Braden Jones is getting, hit all over the yard. Just some tough breaks.
4-2 now as Webb gets 2 runs in the top of the 5th. And they continue with a base runner at first, 2 away. Edwards at first. Drew Baker at first, I beg your pardon, with Owen Fogle. And a 1-0 count to him from Braden Jones. Foul tip and strike 1.
I believe we do have the top of the lineup coming up, so that'll be good.
Just thinking that, and Polk, I do believe, is due up when we return. Runner goes. Here's the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. Drew Baker swipes second. The pitch, a ball to drive it 2-1. And the feet still not going away here.
Looks like they
put
him on base.
Yeah, I was just about to say, with first base open, Coach Giles electing to put Fogle at first. So now he will be there. Baker will be at second, 2 outs, and the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Bowles. Fogle had hit the home run in the first inning to make this contest 2-0 early. So he is awarded first. Intentionally, that one right on that outer edge for a strike. Gunnar Bowles, catcher. 0 for 2 on the day. 2 down, base runners at first and second. Right in there, strike 2. The next, runners go. Here's Smith. Smith drops it. Smith looking home now and safe there, and it's 5-2. Ben Harris Smith just unable to keep a handle on the ball, on the ground ball. Hit up the middle, but he was there and just could not corral it. And by the time he had it, knew there was no chance at first. Runner at third goes and scores, and it's a 3-run lead for the Feet.
And another part of that play, the runners were in motion on the pitch, so they were stealing, so he eliminated him getting the force play at second, so he knew he had to go to first, so that just kind of, amplified things as far as what needed to happen and limited to his options where to get an out. And once again, that runner going to third, he never checked up with it being 2 outs, and he scores easily.
The 0-1, runners go. Both of them, the throw down to third, not in time. Being tip of the cap to the Webb School. The base running, I mean, because as you mentioned, it's not like Jones is getting pummeled here with balls in the gap.
Yeah, the only ball.
They're just taking advantage of some small ball and doing some really good base running.
Yeah, the only ball out of the infield this inning is when runner on third base, the infield was in, and he just found a hole between third base and shortstop, just a ground ball. So
the 1-2 now from Braden Jones, 2 away, swing and a miss, and finally the third out in the top of the 5th. But in this half a frame, Webb School gets 3, and it's a 3-run lead. We're back after this.
The weather's getting colder, but the deals are getting hot at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson. 2025 Pathfinder 0% for 60 months or $5,000 customer cash. 2025 Frontier, $4,000 customer cash. 2026 Road Platinum 0% for 60 months or $2,500 customer cash. It's the end of the year and the savings are now at Chuck Hutton Nissan on Van Drive. ChuckHuttonNissan.com.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Back here at USJ, the Webb School getting 3 runs in the top half of the 5th inning, so USJ will look to respond here with the top of the order coming up. Sammy Ledbetter continues for the Webb School, now with a 3-run cushion. Ben and I talked about this being our last game cast for baseball. Hopefully the Bruins get a win here today, and they will continue with the 3-game series at Boyd Buchanan. So this is our last game cast, so we have really appreciated you guys staying connected to us here on the broadcast all season long and staying connected to USJ Baseball. 5-2 here. The Bruins trail, but Pope working a 2-0 count to start things off here in the bottom of the 5th. Also a tip of the cap to the many, many people right on that edge, being 2-1. The many, many people that make game day happen here at USJ. The gate people, the coaches and team, obviously. The concession workers.
Yeah, a lot of
everyone
people,
here in the booth.
Yeah, a lot of people behind the scenes
right,
making this happen, and we do appreciate all of them. Appreciate the Webb School bringing quite a crew with them as well.
Sure. And Maddox Polk with the leadoff walk finds himself aboard to start the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, and that's about as good a start as we could have asked for.
Yeah,
as we've mentioned, that Ledbetter kind of doesn't seem as comfortable. He's obviously very capable, but doesn't seem as comfortable out of the stretch. So maybe we can get some couple of hits and string together some hits and get some runs.
McLean has 1 in this game, 1 of the 2 for USJ. A shot to left field. Sees that curveball in there for strike 1. Price Barnett, your courtesy runner at first for McLean, or for Polk rather, who just walked. Barnett, the freshman. And the 0-1 to Harrison McLean. Gets by the catcher, and the pitch a strike, but Barnett safe at second. And it'll be 0-2 now to Harrison McLean. Price Barnett dances off second base. A look to him, and now the pitch gets away from the catcher, and down to third is Barnett. Being great base running for the freshman, seeing that pitch down in the dirt, gets a jump and goes.
Yeah, just trying to.
Nice secondary lead.
Anticipating that ball.
Sure.
He sees the angle and then goes, no hesitation, go ahead and takes off. And this really changes McLean's perspective right here, where it went from 0-2 with a man on first, and now he's 1-2 with a man on third, nobody out. So he's definitely trying to get this run in. That's
and
not
this
going to do
one
it.
popped up on the infield. Shortstop, Edwards coming in, has it, out number 1. I was just about to say, Ben, something on the right side, a ground ball. You don't need to get 2 back in one swing here. You can get 1 with a ground ball on the right side, even if it's an out.
And I think the Webb School showed us exactly what we need to do last inning, just putting the ball in play on the ground. Like I said, only getting 1 ball out of the infield last inning and scoring 3 runs.
Yeah. Jones up there looking to help his own cause. That one outside. And gets the call. Does Ledbetter. The next. Base hit. That'll score Barnett. And it'll be 5-3 on the 1-out hit for Braden Jones.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there. Just not trying to do too much with that breaking ball. Just flipping it over the infielder's head and hand the bat off to the next guy up. Looks like they're going to allow Braden Jones to run for himself.
It'll be Jones at first with 1 out. Channing Foster, the freshman, digs in. That one right on that outer edge.
And I'd like to see us take a page out of Webb's playbook. I'd love to see Braden Jones take second right here. I'm not picking on their catcher, but he doesn't seem to have the strongest of arms.
Jones not a huge lead over there. Takes off. No. Decides against it, and back to first is Jones. And to pitch a ball. Evens to count at 1-1 to Channing Foster. Jackson Pugh on deck. 3 hits now in the game for USJ against Sammy Ledbetter. The next from him is swung on and grounded up the middle. Shortstop Edwards has it over to first. Out there as well. And the double play will end the inning. To the 6th we go. USJ does get a run back to make it 5-3. That's where we are, and we are back right after this.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Our thanks to the network sponsors that make this broadcast possible: Cornerstone Realty, BH Social, Kaufman's, and Builder Finish Products. The sponsor of our game casts here for baseball, basketball, high school soccer, softball, football coming up in the fall, and also Union University Athletics. We remind you, you can follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. And these games, this one here today, all of the others that are streamed live are archived there on YouTube. You can go back and watch today's game. So subscribe on YouTube to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. Ben, the Bruins do pick a run back
I was
up.
just about to say that.
And it's not too late. I mean, we've still got 2 innings to work here, but you got to keep Webb where they are.
Yeah, at least we're able to respond, chip away a little bit, and love to see Braden have a quick inning right here and get us back in there.
To start the 6th, the ball to Nate Simmons. It'll be Simmons, Christian Baker, Landon Warren, if anyone gets on Landon O'Neill. The next from Jones. In there for strike 1. Simmons thought it was low.
Even tapped his helmet. He wanted ABS.
Yeah, sure. The 1-1. Curveball. Spoiled. It'll be 1-2. Great night for baseball. Graduation here at USJ tomorrow morning. School year coming to a close. Final exams. The Bruins wanting to continue their baseball season. Down 5-3. This one fouled off, and it'll stay 1-2. We welcome a couple of new members of our Worthy Road crew out here today, doing great work with us, Ben.
Glad to have them and appreciate them helping us out.
That's right.
Doing a great job.
Mr. Paul on site here in the booth with us. Coach Kyle Williams, the PA extraordinaire. Jay Bush, scorekeeper here. A lot of people make this work, and that's a swing and a miss. Out number 1 to start inning number 6. Mr. Baker Moore providing the tunes. Lively game day atmosphere as always. Christian Baker up there. Second baseman sees that one on the corner for a strike. Ben, that outer edge is wide, but we have gotten that call and they have. So if you're going to get it, you want it to be gotten consistently. This one fouled. And both teams have gotten that call.
Yeah, like I said, we can't say that he's not calling it for both teams. He's been very consistent with that outside corner plus.
The 0-2. This one lifted to center. Should be playable for rushing. It is. Out number 2. Base is empty for Landon Warren, the designated hitter. Jones misses there. 1-0 the count. The breeze continues here at Overton Stadium. Slight, but out to center field. Jones kicks and delivers and does not get that one, Ben.
Not on that outside. He just likes the right side.
He likes the right side.
Left.
Likes that right edge. The 2-0 from Jones. Not sure about that one either. The call a ball, though, and it's 3-0. Jones behind on Landon Warren. That's a strike. Jones be trying to work his way all the way back here. 3-1 now. 2 outs, though. The bases are empty. The next to Warren. That one looks exactly where the pitch was 3 pitches ago. This time a strike. It's 3-2. The payoff to Warren coming up. Grounded over to Dodds, unassisted for the final out of the top half of the sixth. To the bottom we go. The Bruins will be sending up Pugh, Dodds, and Bush. When we come back, it's 5-3. Webb School. We're back after this.
When your home needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes comfortable, running smoothly, and ready for the seasons ahead. From cooling installation and maintenance to dependable plumbing repairs, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
USJ to this point, 22-10 overall. They finished the regular season 20-8. Out of Division II, Single A District 5. They were regular season champions this year. First 21 season since 2019. The Webb School, in the meantime, up to this point, 28-13. Out of Division II, Single A District 3. Bell Buckle, Tennessee is the home of the Webb School, just south of Nashville. Jackson Pugh up, swings and fouls that one off. 1-0. Pugh with a double in the game, 1 for 2. Struck out his last time up. Up there with the bases empty to start the bottom of the sixth. Facing Sammy Ledbetter, this one lifted into center. Coming in on it and making the catch is Fogle for out number 1.
Now batting number 14,
Will Dodds back up there. Dodds 0 for 2 on the day. The Bruins and the appeal and the swing and a miss, Will Dodds to make it 0-2. The Bruins been continuing the thought here, coming off a loss to North Point Christian in the regional semifinals. And Will Dodds 2 for 4 in that game. One of the highlights of that game was a 4-2 loss. Will Dodds 2 for 4. Braden Jones with a 2-run home run, but just could not get consistent with the bats that day. This was last Saturday. Dodds holds up there, make it 1-2. The Bruins, despite losing that game, continue here in sub-state play because they finished having made it as one of the 4 teams remaining in the regional tournament. So they the 4 seed. Swing and a miss, Dodds goes down swinging. And out number 2.
Ledbetter, he is kind of just settled in and taking control of this game. You know, great breaking ball, getting ahead with fastballs, and really a well-pitched game thus far, giving up a run last inning, but good-looking pitcher.
Allows 2 in inning number 1. Allows 1 run in inning number 5. Bases empty, 2 away here. Jeb Bush up there. No. Ball low. Evens the count at 1-1. Bush 0 for 2 on the day. That one on that corner. And Ledbetter gets the call. 1-2. And a foul tip strikeout, Jeb Bush, caught by the catcher Bowles. And that does it for the Bruins in the 6th. 5-3, the Webb School leads it, and we head to the 7th. We're back right after this.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Back here at Overton Stadium, new pitcher for USJ. They'll go with the freshman Channing Freeland here in inning number 7. Ben?
Yeah, like I said, it's not a drop-off in talent whatsoever, but for whatever reason, his pitch count might have gotten up. Maybe there was, who knows, but yeah, I'm not upset about this decision here. He did throw a lot of pitches, Braden did, going deep into a lot of counts.
We've seen Freeland recently in a couple of games been back against FACS, our first game in the regional tournament. Channing Foster, the freshman, starting that game, not looking as good as he had all season long. Coach Giles electing in that game to bring in Freeland, really impressive in that game. Then we move to the finals of the regional tournament at TRA. Again, Channing Foster starting against North Point Christian. And again, his stuff not up to par with what we're used to seeing from him. And again, Freeland coming in and doing a good job in that ball game, despite the loss.
Yeah, he's actually gotten a lot of action. And, just being in this situation as a freshman, you're playing in the Sub-State and you're getting to pitch. That's a huge compliment to you already. But the fact, the way that he has performed and excelled, that's just another something to look forward to in the coming years with this pitching staff.
Number 9 hitter Landon O'Neill will lead things off here for the Webb School. Then we're back to the top. Ryan Edwards, Drew Baker await if anyone gets on Owen Fogle. Here's a bunt attempt. Foster has it over to first and safe at first. Infield hit to start the inning. A close play at first base. But Landon O'Neill legs it out. And they've got one aboard with nobody out here.
And let's see if hopefully Channing Freeland will do a little bit better job. I think that they were really stealing those bases off Braden Jones. Let's see if Freeland can do a better job of changing up his looks and keeping it a little bit closer.
Now a throw over and back in time is O'Neill.
Because they're going to go eventually. They've proven that they're going to try to attempt to steal.
Webb School very aggressive on the base paths this afternoon. This one is fouled off. And O'Neill will make the trip back. Ryan Edwards. 0 for 2 on the day. Was hit by a pitch to start this ball game. Scored on a home run from Owen Fogle. Ben, your thought?
Just going to see if we see a bunt right here. Maybe show it, give him one swing. Now if you're going to show bunt and steal. He did not square right there on the throw over, so.
Base runner at first, nobody out. Just underway in the top of the 7th. The next from Freeland, and that's right on the edge. And Ben Edwards disagreed with that one, but both teams have gotten that call all day long.
Yeah, you saw Polk. He was set up in the other batter's box, almost like they were attempting a pitch out, and the ball comes back over that outside corner and catches the.
Now a look again for Freeland. O'Neill back in time. McLean deep and left. Rushing, Pugh, straight away. Foster, Jones, Redden, Dodds continue on the infield. New pitcher is Freeland. Here's a ground ball to Redden, and it's mishandled, and everyone's going to be safe on that high hop, Ben. Redden could just not hang on to it, and everybody is safe with nobody out.
Yeah, it's a tough break right there. It's one of those where he kind of sat back and let that ball play him rather than coming and getting it. But yeah, credit Freeland getting the ground ball. That was kind of a tailor-made double play ball, but we ended up getting 0 out of it. So hopefully he can throw another ground ball here. Yeah, they're going to be bunting.
Drew Baker squares. Now he pulls back, sees that one inside. Channing Freeland, one of the several freshmen who contribute to this baseball team. Out on the edge, and not sure about that one, Ben. Must have been a touch low as well, because that's a call both teams have gotten all day long. Base runners at second and first. Baker grounds this one. It's a slow one. Foster has it over to first and out there, but the base runners do advance. Not a bad outcome if you're Drew Baker. Slow roller makes it close, but Foster with putting the steam on the throw, and Ben.
Yeah, he does his job. I mean, he gets the runners over, so it's good as a bunt.
And now Fogle, who has a 2-run home run in this game, will be awarded first base with intent. And that'll bring up Gunnar Bowles with the bases loaded. Now in on the corners are the Bruins. Foster at third, Will Dodds at first. Normal depth for the middle. Smith, Redden. The pitch up the middle and a base hit. That'll score one, and it'll score another, and it's 7-3 Webb feet. Gunnar Bowles coming up big there after the intentional walk. Ben scores 2 on the base hit. And Webb with some cushion now in the top of the 7th. It's still just 1 away.
Yeah. Hopefully Freeland right here can get another ground ball, get an out.
Swing and a miss. Runners both go. Here's a throw down and safe. Safe at third as Webb continues the aggression on the path spin.
Yeah, they've it's no secret they're going to be running. It's just a question of when and what in the count they're going to do it, but they're going to attempt that.
That one low evens the count at 1-1. 1 away. Webb getting 2 so far in this inning, the top of the 7th, to make it 7-3. Freeland, a bit too far out on that delivery, makes it 2-1. Freeland missing low on that one. First base is open. Sammy Ledbetter, who has pitched this game, up there 0 for 3 on the day, sees a 3-1 pitch from Freeland, and it is hit into center field. Another is in. Another one rounding third will score, and it'll be 9-3 Webb. And Ben Webb just putting it all together. Timely hits, great base running. And they have a 6-run lead on the Bruins.
Yeah, that's, like you said, that's timely hits. They had bases loaded without getting one out of the infield, and then they do get 2 balls up the middle that score 2 runs each. So
Nate Simmons sees that one outside from Channing Freeland. Of note, Braden Jones does stay in the ball game at shortstop. Harris Smith exits. So behind Freeland. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw down is in time and dropped. Safe at second. And so Nate Simmons with one out and a 2-1 count sees a base runner in scoring position. The infield behind Freeland, Foster, left to right, Jones, Redden, Will Dodds. McLean, Rushing, Pugh continue in the outfield. The Bruins in bad need of an out here, trailing by 6. And a 2-2 count on Nate Simmons. Christian Baker awaits on deck. And Simmons spoils that one. Boyd Buchanan awaits the winner of this game. We'll start a 3-game series on Wednesday as Sub-State action continues here in Division II Single A across the state of Tennessee. And a strike looking for Channing Freeland, and he gets Nate Simmons bent again. A ball way out on that outer edge, and Simmons shaking his head, headed back to the dugout, but both teams have gotten that call all day long. Simmons the victim of it. We've had several the victim of that pitch. Now with 2 outs, Christian Baker. Baker with an impressive day, 2 for 3 so far, is the second baseman. And that one is in that similar spot, Ben, but Freeland not getting the call there.
Yeah, it looked a little bit up. I was actually watching the monitor on that one, so.
Swinging a foul. Look at you taking full advantage of the technology here. Sammy Ledbetter continues, the base runner at second. 2 down. The next from Freeland. In there for strike 2. Webb with their biggest inning in the game offensively here in the top of the 7th. Lots of insurance for the feet. This one grounded foul. They got 2 in the first. Both teams scoreless for 3 innings. Then Webb comes back, gets 3, the top of the 5th. USJ responds with one of their own in the bottom of that inning. Another scoreless inning in the 6th. And now here in the top of the 7th, Webb with 4 so far. The 2-2, though, on the way from Freeland. And that one fouled off. That one a bit too far outside. Now the 3-2. Christian Baker. Channing Freeland. And his first inning of work here in this one. This one fouled off. Not a bad at bat for Baker, Ben.
No, he's fighting up there. He's worked count full. They want to try to get that run in.
The 3-2 hits him, and Christian Baker. And Ben, it seems as though it got him on the hand, so they'll give him time here, understandably. And the manager checking on Baker. Now Baker to his feet. And over to first he'll go. So now the Webb School with runners at first and second with 2 away. But Webb with a 6-run lead. 9 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors for Webb. Really the errors, Ben, if you look at the 2, they have 2, we do as well. Way more costly for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Could have cut down those first 2 runners in this inning if we were able to complete that double play, but, that's just part of it. You got to come back and, just pick your teammates up. We're not unable to do that.
Got to keep your chin up and hopefully get a lot of base runners here in the bottom of the 7th. The next one, Freeland. Swing and a miss. Still work to do here, though, in the top of the 7th. Landon Warren. Freeland ahead, 1 and 2. But we still have base runners at first and second, 2 away. Swinging a ground ball. Foster has it. Foster over to first and out at first. Nice play. Score at 5-3. The put out to end the top half of the 7th, but Webb gets 4 to make it 9-3. We're back right after this.
A lot of dry rubs out there, but they're nothing like the dry rubs in here. Get Zaxby's famous fingers and wings in savory garlic parm, spicy Nashville hot, and zesty lemon pepper. You see that? Now Zaxby's is just rubbing it in. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Back here at USJ, the Bruins have 3 outs, and they find themselves in a 6-run deficit to the Webb School. It's 9-3. The Feet lead it here. New pitcher for Webb. It'll be number 2, Ryan Edwards, coming in from the shortstop position. And he'll face Charlie Redden to start things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Boyd Buchanan awaits the winner of this one in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Wednesday, Thursday, and if needed, Friday of next week.
Looks like we got a new pitcher.
Yeah, Ryan Edwards.
Okay.
Is there an echo in here, Ben?
I wasn't paying attention. Somebody was talking to me over here. So
totally kidding. I beg your pardon, Ben. I'm trying to have a little fun here at the end of this one. Foul tip. 0-2 now to Redden. Looks like Price Barnett is on deck. This one hits Redden in the top of the head, and luckily he's okay. And so down to first, Charlie Redden after an 0-2 start. And Ben, that's what we need, base runners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bunches of them.
Yeah.
Now hitting number 9, Price Barnett.
So Price Barnett will pinch hit for Hudson Rushing. Barnett, the freshman, we've talked about this young man all season long. He has earned a few starts this season, has the freshman Price Barnett, being a part of the outfield options for Coach Giles this year. Look forward to his future here with this baseball team for sure. Here's swinging a ground ball that is going to roll foul. And that'll make it a 1-1 count. Base runner at first, Charlie Redden after the hit by pitch. Nobody out. Bruins down 6. The next to Barnett on the edge. And 2 wide. Ball 2-2-1. Ryan Edwards. And now this one lifted into shallow right field. Right fielder O'Neill has it. Out number 1 recorded for Webb. Charlie continues at first. Redden, the senior. And now Maddox Polk. Polk 0 for 1 on the day. Up there with 1 out and a base runner at first. Right on the edge. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and Polk in a hole. 0-2. And Ben, of note, North Point and ECS and St. George is still in it in District 6 coming out of this region. So USJ, here's a swing and a miss, out number 2. Maddox Polk goes down swinging, and Harrison McLean up there with 1 out remaining for USJ. One thing the Bruins can hang their hat on, no other team, not only were they district champs for the regular season, no one else in our district is still playing at this point. So one highlight of our season.
Yep, absolutely. And
the final team playing out of Division II Single A District 5, Ben. Continue.
Yeah, making it to the region tournament and sub-state, something we haven't done in quite a while. So I call it the season of success no matter what.
Sure. McLean in a big hole. 0-2 is the junior left fielder. That one misses, and Redden swipes second base. Stolen base for Charlie, so he'll be at second. 1-2, Harrison McLean. Braden Jones on deck. That one inside, just misses McLean, Ben. That one a bit too far inside as well. McLean continues. Full count now with Redden at second base. Swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. Harrison McLean strikes out to end the game, and Webb School wins it here at Overton Stadium 9-3, and the season is over for the USJ Bruins. Ben and I are back to wrap it up right after this.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back here at Overton Stadium for the postgame, Webb School wins it by the final score of 9-3 over the USJ Bruins, and that'll end USJ's high school baseball season. But a nice postseason run for the Bruins. They finish with an overall record of 22-11. The Webb School continues their overall record of 29-13, and they are on to a 3-game series against Boyd Buchanan. That'll start next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And USJ losing today 9-3. Webb School getting 9 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. USJ getting 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors for USJ. Ben Howard continues with me here in the postgame as we wrap everything up here. And Ben, unfortunately today, ran into a Webb School that took great advantage of great base running, timely hits, and a couple of really untimely errors for USJ.
Yeah, no doubt. And Ledbetter doing a great job on the mound, kind of keeping us off balance all game long. Got a couple of runs off of him, but for the most part, I think he was in complete control, wasn't walking anybody. And like you said, I think the biggest part of this is the aggressive base running that Webb had, and taking advantage of that, and just some of the costly errors that we did have at, inopportune times for USJ.
Some notables for USJ: Harrison McLean, 1 for 4 today. Braden Jones was 1 for 2 with an RBI this afternoon. Jackson Pugh, 1 for 3 was the senior with 2 RBIs. And Braden Jones, 6 innings of work, 6 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Channing Freeland coming in, working in 1 inning of work for him, the freshman. 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those earned, and 1 walk and a strikeout for Channing Freeland. The season ends for USJ. They lose here today at home. 9-3 is your final. Again, their record goes to 22-11. We highlight, Ben, as graduation day tomorrow here at USJ, our 3 seniors once again. We've talked about them all season long: Jackson Pugh, Charlie Redden, and Jeb Bush. We say so long to them and their high school baseball careers here as USJ Bruins. And we look forward to, with great anticipation, this team next year. Your returning starters: Hudson Rushing, Harrison McLean, Braden Jones, the highly touted junior pitcher and shortstop, coming back next year, will be seniors next year on this baseball team, as well as this crop of young freshmen that are coming up that contributed this year: Foster Dodds, Maddox Polk, your pitcher Channing Freeland that we just saw today. Future's bright for USJ baseball.
Yeah, no doubt. That's be exciting to see them and how they compete next couple of years. Look forward to that. They're definitely not rebuilding; they're just restocking. So yeah, they can look forward to a great future. And like I said, seeing these kids develop and see how far they can go.
As for Ben and myself, we sign off for the last time for a while. We'll be back with you this fall for high school football. Looking forward to that after a summer break here on campus. And we thank our Worthy Road Studios crew here today. Christian Bryson directing, doing a great job. We got introduced to him today, as well as Walker Drope, camera operator. Paul Schultze was on hand today. He is the executive producer. Been with us all season long. We appreciate him. Ben Howard, thank you so much for all that you do for our school, for this network, helping out. Really appreciate it. Have a good summer.
Absolutely, Thomas. It's been a joy, and look forward to some football.
Webb School wins it here at USJ this afternoon, 9-3 over USJ. USJ's baseball season comes to an end, and we say so long from Overton Stadium and the beautiful campus of the University School of Jackson. This has been USJ High School Baseball, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.